that's past improv and sketch skills. That's like a whole new skill set to admire.
Hi there, my name is Matt Cole.
And I'm talking on audio. I'm Brian Garrity. I'm being recorded.
We're the producers of the Sexperts Podcast, and we are interviewing and just hanging out, by the way. You can just think of us as hanging out.
Forget the mics, you're here. Forget the earbud.
One of
headphones.
our first guests, Amber N, we'll say.
Thank you. I appreciate the anonymity.
Yeah.
There you go.
What number were you? Do you remember?
I'm going to guess 4.
Yeah, I think I was like 4 or 5.
That's awesome.
Something like that. Because you guys, you started this before I moved? Or
Yeah.
No? Yeah, so I did.
But we wanted to grab you before you moved.
Right. It
You
was
did
right
2
around
before.
there.
Right?
No, I did one before I moved, and then when I came back, I think later in the summer or something, I did another.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I've done 2. Time flies.
One in
Time
a
does
car
fly.
and one in a house.
Oh, that's right.
I kind of miss going in the car.
My car's right out front.
When I get my new microphone for Christmas,
Is that what you
yeah, I'm getting myself a new microphone.
He's been to every mall in the area to sit on Santa's lap and tell him.
Oh,
It rhymes with splurged dollars.
that's funny. My friends are starting a podcast. Some of the women that I work with, women in comedy.
Yeah.
Very excited. It's going to be called Strong Female Lead.
Oh, nice.
Which is just a great name. But they have bought the whole rig and microphones and stuff and did the investment. So I'm really
Nice.
excited for them. Yeah.
Do you know what kind of rig they're... let's talk tech. What kind of equipment they got?
Oh, I have no
You don't
I
know?
can text them.
Yeah,
I can
ask
text
them.
them a photo of this and say, is this what you guys have?
Yeah, and if not, then they should.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding.
Just send him a link to our podcast.
I will.
And tell them to listen for the equipment we use. if they're so good.
And if they'd like us to do a live show at their theater.
Yeah,
we'd
that'd be
consider
cool.
it.
Whatever.
We'd consider it.
Yeah, I mean, we're all over. We don't have like
We'd have to
home
wait till after
theater.
the holidays.
Yeah.
But
So, what else is new with you? What are you up to in Chicago?
Lots of stuff. I'm still the chapter president for Women in Comedy.
Nice.
4 more years.
4 more years.
It is actually funny because you're only supposed to serve like a year and then find a replacement. And I told the team, I'm like, okay, so you should find my replacement. And then they just didn't.
Well, it's a sign then.
Yeah. And then I also sort of help oversee the other chapters across the country. So I sort of run our meetings. And then we have more people too now, which is really nice. Because I mean, we started with like 4 or 5 volunteers and now we're at like 10 to 15, depending on people's schedules and stuff.
Man.
Yeah, and we have new programs launching. It's very exciting. And then I got a new job that I'm not going to mention the name of the company because I don't want to get fired. But I'm back
Rhymes with
back working
CIA.
in advertising, which is really cool.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really great. I work with great people that I can't name, with great clients that I can't name, selling things that I can't name.
Vacuum cleaners.
Yeah, I'm really good at that.
Hewlett-Packard.
Yeah. And then I took a class in dramatic improv.
Yeah.
And then we did a run of shows in September. That was every Friday and Saturday. So I did 8 shows in September, which was a lot.
All dramatic improv?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was super
Can you
fun.
define dramatic improv?
It's very grounded. So it doesn't, nobody has to die, you know, you don't have to cry, but it's very grounded. It's all about reacting real, finding universal truth, really listening.
I'm not a smart man.
No.
Because I thought it meant like being over the top.
Right.
That's
like soap opera.
melodramatic.
Yes, thank you.
Melodramatic
Yeah.
improv.
I wish that was the joke.
Which is Raven's Hollow, actually.
That's right. Yeah.
Did you hear that, Bobby? Yeah. I picked that up on my microphone.
So my team, there are 9 people. It's a very diverse crew too. Like we have a lot of people, like a big age range, lots of different backgrounds. It's really great. Cool. So we decided to stay together after the class and the shows were over. So our name is Galileo, and we opened for a team at Second City
Called
last
Figaro.
month. And then, so that's fun. We plan on doing stuff in the upcoming year. And then I joined the Shrews, which are, it's an all-female team doing improvised Shakespearean
Nice.
stuff.
Yeah.
But they're different because the form's a little bit different
Yeah.
from the regular improvised Shakespeare, obviously, and they actually try to speak in Edwardian language and do sonnets on stage. So I did not perform with them because I started with them and they had a run at Second City, and I'm like, I really don't want to bring you guys down, and it's so hard. I didn't want to be a weak link, but so they do readings too, so they'll like do a takeover and do a reading of a Shakespearean thing, and
so
then
cool.
so I'm excited about working with them. And then I just got cast this week in Blooper Troopers, which is a improvised movie team
Cool.
that we have a run at Second City in March.
Congrats.
Yeah,
That
thank
is so
you.
cool.
So I'm not allowed to audition for it or do anything else for a while because I literally am going to be in rehearsal, practice, or a show or a women in comedy meeting Sunday through Thursday of every week. Yeah. So it's just like when I was here at the Push.
Yeah.
You're like the female Matt Cole.
In Chicago.
My problem is like I just formed a group. We have like 4 or 5 people in a Facebook group for a long form Stephen King inspired improv show. So I'm supposed to be producing that, and I'm like, I don't know when this is going to happen, you guys. So yeah, and then I have friends and sort of a social life. I stay busy,
Sorta.
But well, that's when I'm not in practice or rehearsal or working. So it's fun though.
Yeah, me too. Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping busy over there. And I will say, with my new job, I may be traveling to Chicago back and forth. So I would love to see you in something. And I wish you had seen you didn't get a chance to see our improvised Shakespeare. I
heard about it. Yeah.
It actually went really well. We kind of fell out of it, but we didn't use the exact format there. But it is really hard speaking in that language.
I have a ton of resources because our Facebook group, it's all like where we all put up stuff that we find and we do homework and stuff and determine. The form's really interesting. So basically, just like in our improvised movie here at the Push, you determine if you're doing a comedy or a tragedy basically by what's happening on stage.
Yeah.
So you don't make any decisions before you get out there. So
Brian is dressed like he doesn't do homework right now.
you are. It's sort of like a angry 15-year-old aesthetic,
Squeege.
right?
Somebody broke my skateboard.
God, I hope you dress like that when you're 90. Never change, Brian.
I'm going out like this tonight.
Okay.
This is my Christmas outfit.
Festive.
I feel like a kid again.
Yeah. Well, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Always glad to have you on the show.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, let's get on to the episode. What do you say, Brian?
I'm ready. Let's do it.